Okay, my name is Jaden, and I'm going to be dissecting the sheep eye today and explaining the different structures of the eye. So first we'll start with the aqueous humor, which is a clear fluid-filling area between the lens and the cornea. It's mostly composed of water, and it helps maintain the shape of the eyeball, but we already took it out, but it's like a clear fluid-filling area. Then we'll go to the blind spot. But first, the blind spot is over here, and this is the optic nerve, which sends signals from the eye to the brain, and the blind spot is where the receptor cells converge to form the optic nerve, which is the optic nerve right here. And then the choroid is the thin, dark tissue between the retina and the sclera. Then we have cones, which the cones are like the receptor cells of the retina, and they're in here of the lens, and they are responsible for perceiving color. Then we have the cornea, which is a transparent covering that allows light to enter the eye. And the cornea, we took the cornea off. The cornea is like in here. It was what covered here. We took the cornea out. It was like little transparent covering. And then we have the hyaloid fossa, which is the indentation of where the center of the vitreous body supports the lens. So it's like just where the lens sits is the indentation, which is the hyaloid fossa. The iris is in here with the eye, and it regulates the size of the pupil. Lens, this is the lens here, that's the lens, and it focuses the light coming through the cornea and the pupil. Optic nerve is a bundle of nerves, which is here, that sends signals from the eye to the brain, which is this right here. And then the pupil, which is here, this is the pupil, and it's opening through which the light enters the eye. And then the retina, and the retina's behind here, and that's a light sensitive portion of the eye composed of receptor cells called cones and rods. And then the rods are also receptor cells, and they're responsible for perceiving light in different intensities. And then the sclera is like this outer covering of the eyeball. It's tough, sheeted connective tissue, and it protects the inner structures of the eye and helps maintain the rigidity. And then we have the tapetum lucidum, which is this. This is the iridescent part of the eye here, this iridescent part right here. And helps in night vision by reflecting available light back into the retina. Then we have the vitreous body, the cavity it was the cavity between the retina and the back of the lens. And then we have the vitreous humor, and it's the viscous fluid that fills the vitreous body. So when you're cutting the eye, there's fluid coming out. That is the viscous fluid. That's the vitreous humor. Then we have the zona scleraris, which is in here. Trying to show. It's up here more of the eye, and it's ligaments that suspend the lens and stretch it to focus vision. And that is it.